Yes. Well, the first thing by far, it's strategy. You have to have a business strategy and a path. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how much money you throw at somebody like me or a structural designer to design the greatest trade show graphic or trade show booth. It doesn't matter, because if you don't have that strategy in place, you don't know who you're after, you don't know what you're going for, you don't have those long-term goals, you're wasting so much money. So that is absolutely paramount first. There's knowing the difference between a brand and a logo. That's key. We talked about that, but part of that also is making sure that your team members know what the difference is between a logo and a brand. Because whether you're a company of 2 or 1 or 100, if you don't have your people following your brand guidelines and your brand structure and mimicking your voice and all of that stuff that you worked so hard with strategy and people like us, you worked hard to build that. If you don't pass that along and really keep it as kind of a Bible to making sure that everybody sticks to it, then again, you're just going to fall flat. You're going to end up looking like everybody else, or it's going to be confusing to the consumer and the customer, and they're going to get confused about what you offer. And you've got this color here and this typography here. It gets messy.
Here's the insidious thing about that is that there's something called cognitive dissonance. They may not even consciously know that something's off, but they will feel it and be like, this feels off. Like, what's wrong with this? Why? And because they'll have that gut feeling, and your affluent clientele make decisions so quickly because they have that gut feeling of like that's something's wrong here. They'll just click away because there are generally, especially if you're not well positioned, there's a lot of people that they get to choose from. Yeah. Right? There's a lot of very saturated markets out there. And if you are not standing out and you're not consistent in the way you're standing out, you're invisible and they'll click away.